I'm your host, Marcelo, and this is the Universal Night Show starring Betelgeuse, Black Hole, Milky Ways and its Milky Ways, and the active galaxy Quasar. Betelgeuse, Betelgeuse, Betelgeuse.
Ugh! Dude, why the heck did you say my name 3 times?
Gotta have you on the show, dude.
Alright, man, I get it. Whoa. Dude, what's wrong? I'm not a hot star. I'm a cool star.
The motherfucking Eagle Double G.
Snoop Dogg!
Wait, what did you want to ask me tonight?
I want to ask you, so I heard you started burning oxygen.
What? How do you know that?
My sources.
It doesn't matter either way. Yeah, I started burning oxygen. I used to burn hydrogen and helium, and pretty soon I'm going to start burning carbon and nitrogen. And then sodium. And then I'll blow up.
Oh, whoa. That's not what we do. We can't have that. So what type of star are you?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I'm a big star. In other words, I'm a red supergiant.
Gotcha.
Yeah, as you can see, I'm red.
I got
Super, and I'm pretty giant.
That's neat, but I have another question for you. What's your mass and radius?
Why? You already know to never ask a star those kinds of questions.
You gotta ask it on this show.
Bruh. But you got a point. Alright, well, my diameter is 700 million miles, and my mass is 20 times that of the sun. So,
We get the point.
yeah, I'm pretty fat.
Yeah. So how are you born, actually?
Well, you see, at first I didn't actually know I was born, but I watched, you know, the beauty of birth kind of videos. You know, the ones where you cringe and you're sitting in your class, you're like, oh God, no.
Yeah.
But basically, you know, I was in a nebula, really disgusting stuff. Don't look it up. And you know, I used to be just gas and dust, and then eventually, over time, you know, gravity pulled me together, and I was born.
That's very neat, actually.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of neatness, you could say.
Can't wait to my line.
Keep going, guys. Keep going.
Oh, now we need to know
Okay.
what's next. People aren't gonna like me. I got a savage shirt. I'm a good woman. There you go. Keep it right there. So I heard you got a lot in common with this onion.
Yeah, bro. I have lots of layers.
How many layers?
Lots of layers.
Lots of layers. Tell
Yeah,
me.
well, I have a core, I have a radiative, convective zones, a photosphere, chromosphere, and a corona.
Wow, that's a lot of layers.
Yeah, dude.
Random facts!
Random fact! I'm an ogre! Most galaxies have a black hole at the center, and astronomers have found the mass is consistently about 1/1000th the mass of the host galaxy. We're gonna be right back with Black Hole, the guy who never stops eating, right after this commercial.
Hey, welcome to Star Shack.
Can I get an order of your star nuggets, please?
We don't sell star nuggets.
It's on your menu.
Really? I don't care.
Alright, can I get the famous Star Deluxe with juicy barbecue sauce, tomatoes, onions, and pickles?
Yeah. Except I don't like pickles, so I'm not gonna have any pickles.
Okay, and then what kind of drinks do you guys have?
Oh, we got hydrogen oxide, we got helium oxide, we got oxygen oxide, we got sodium oxide, we got nitrogen oxide, we got carbon oxide.
Can I get the hydrogen borax thing?
Yeah, we have it somehow.
Okay. Wow.
Don't forget straw. You need straw.
Oh yeah. So can I just leave?
No, you have to pay. What do you think? This is a communist country.
Okay, do you guys accept Starbucks?
Yeah, we do.
You didn't even swipe the card, man.
I swiped it.
Can I have it back?
No.
Can I eat at least?
Yeah.
Oh man. This is boraxy. Very good, thank you.
Why are you eating here?
girl. You can keep my money, dude. You know, you can have my card too. Oh.
And we're back with the Universal Night Show. And our guest is the Black Hole. What do you got for us, Black Hole? Well, first, I burn one iron atom. And then I explode into a supernova. And then implode because the pressure collapsed on me. And then it forms a black hole. That's right. Why are you
black holes?
Why are you laughing at us? This is serious.
Brothers.
Would you stop? This dude's shaming us on live television.
Johnson, stop it, okay?
Yeah. Johnson. We don't even know your name.
Bro.
Yeah.
Who is this guy?
Right,
what are we doing?
We're leaving.
No, dude, I'm gonna eat you. Don't mess with us, dude.
We're leaving.
Get out of here, bro.
We're leaving. For the inconvenience about the black holes, but for more information, we have a scientist named Kurt Grzat, or whatever his name is. I don't really know, but here he is.
Black holes are one of the strangest things in existence. They don't seem to make any sense at all. Where do they come from? And what happens if you fall into one? Stars are incredibly massive collections of mostly hydrogen atoms that collapse from enormous gas clouds under their own gravity. In their core, nuclear fusion crushes hydrogen atoms into helium, releasing a tremendous amount of energy. This energy, in the form of radiation, pushes against gravity, maintaining a delicate balance between the two forces. As long as there is fusion in the core, a star remains stable enough. But for stars with way more mass than our own Sun, the heat and pressure at the core allow them to fuse heavier elements until they reach iron. Unlike all the elements that went before, the fusion process that creates iron doesn't generate any energy. Iron builds up at the center of the star until it reaches a critical amount, and the balance between radiation and gravity is suddenly broken. The core collapses. Within a fraction of a second, the star implodes, moving at about a quarter of the speed of light, feeding even more mass into the core. It's at this very moment that all the heavier elements in the universe are created as the star dies in a supernova explosion. This produces either a neutron star, or if the star is massive enough, the entire mass of the core collapses into a black hole. If you looked at a black hole, what you'd really be seeing is the event horizon. Anything that crosses the event horizon needs to be traveling faster than the speed of light to escape. In other words, it's impossible. As powerful as black holes are, they will eventually evaporate through a process called Hawking radiation. To understand how this works, we have to look at empty space. Empty space is not really empty, but filled with virtual particles popping into existence and annihilating each other again. When this happens right on the edge of a black hole, one of the virtual particles will be drawn into the black hole and the other will escape and become a real particle. So the black hole is losing energy. This happens incredibly slowly at first and gets faster as the black hole becomes smaller. When it arrives at the mass of a large asteroid, it's radiating at room temperature. When it has the mass of a mountain, it radiates with about the heat of our sun, and in the last second of its life, the black hole radiates away with the energy of billions of nuclear bombs in a huge explosion.
Random fact!
Wait, why are we on this?
Why are we still helping them?
No, I'm not.
You know what, just screw your random fact, okay? Random facts suck.
Doppler effect, an increase in the frequency of sound, light, or other waves as the source and observer move toward each other. The effects cause the sudden change in pitch noticeable in a passing CERN, as well as the redshift seen by astronomers. We'll be back with whatever his name is. I think it's Quasar and and the Milky Way after these advertisements. See you guys.
Milky Way.
Milky Way, the new deluxe candy bar that's made with stars and nebulas.
All Red wants to do is stuff his face. He eats everything he sees, from trucks to prickly trees. But smart old Blue, he took the Milky Way.
And we're back on the Universal Night Show. Right now we have Milky Way. That was just an amazing ad, Milky Way. So Milky Way, what type of galaxy are you?
I'm a spiral galaxy.
Oh wow, that's neat.
I know.
So what type of galaxy is that?
Well, the difference is that I'm a spiral galaxy, and which looks like a pinwheel.
A pinwheel.
Yeah, a pinwheel. Have you seen those little
Yeah.
spinny pinwheels?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like one of those. And there are also other galaxies like the M882 galaxy, that's an irregular galaxy, and the M87, which is an elliptical galaxy. So basically, overall, there are 3 types of galaxies, and I'm one of the 3.
Wow, that's a lot of neatness. No, you can't just leave. Gotta get on.
Oh yeah, that's true. It's okay, we'll just make that, we'll delete it, and I'll come back. Okay, come on.
Oh wow, this is very interesting. You just randomly walk. So now, Quasar, I'm told that you're a very active galaxy. Because you made so much energy.
I don't find what's so funny about that, but yeah, it's true. I also live extremely far away, as far as up to 12 million light years to 12 billion.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really far. So, I'm told that you're a dark person. Is this true or false?
No, I'm actually extremely smart. I mean, extremely bright. Because of all the electromagnetic radiation.
Gotcha. Well, I guess that's it for now. See you next time on the Universal Night Show!
There are millions of stars dying all over the galaxy. Right now, there's probably one dying, and you don't even know about it. You see, I'm here to bring awareness to the dying stars. Like me, I am a red giant. My life cycle is coming to an end. Donate hydrogen. Help stars like me live another day.
Random fact!
Elliptical galaxies contain some of the oldest stars because they do not have the ability to form new stars. And that's the end of the show, guys. Bye.
Hey, I'm your host, Marcelo.
And I'm Josue. Y yo me llamo Josué Caleb Romero.
I'm your host, Marcelo.
Ramírez, Antonia, de la Vega, Montonia, Arturo. Show. Josué, Caleb, Romero, Montoya, de la Vega, Antonia. What? What? What just happened? Alright, man, that makes sense. What, dude? What's wrong?
Why? You knew what you were gonna say.
Improv, bro. You gotta be ready.
You gotta be serious.
Alright, let's do it again.
So, how are you born?
Well, actually. Can we do that again?
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Nice having you on the show. You gotta tune into next
time.
No. We'll be back. We'll be back with the black hole.
Hey, come on.
Alright.
Oh, wait.
Come on, get out of here.
Guys, oh my god, Josue, wait! Okay, guys. Do you want to go to the park?
Yes,
It's
let's
so
go.
late.
Come on, bro. We got this.
Yeah.
Milky Way.
Oh wait, sorry, dude. Okay.
That's the intro. It's gonna be, I'm gonna say Milky Way.
Okay. The new deluxe candy.
That's like the 80s commercial. Milky Way.